The gentleman, if I'm not standing here, the gentleman with the podium.
All right. Welcome to our 2016 IISSAC. We're starting our Saturday marathon day where each team plays 4 games. Good shot on goal by SIS. Wesley's coming in, having beaten Bandung International School yesterday. Bandung Independent School, excuse me. 6-0, and today we'll be playing Surabaya for the first game. Each team plays 4 games. Potential of 12 points, 3 points if you win it, 1 point if you tie it, 0 points if you lose. Starting the game for Wesley, we have Chris Emantaka, Torres Lee, Yosef Kim, Chris Emantaka with the shot, and Yosef with the follow-on for the goal. Then Schuneman, Stephen Richardson, and John Park in goal. 1-0 Wesley as we start here on Saturday. For Surabaya, we have Songhyun Kim, Makinde Laviu, Preston Taylor, Yuchan Kim, Nicholas Variava, Yusu Jiang, Hyun Suk Lee, Jonas Santoso, Austin Taylor, Jason Thedjo, and Myung Lee as they take a shot off the kickoff. It will be Wesley goalie ball. Daniello is number 19 as well for SIS. Goalie ball must be a throw-in. On a live ball, the goalie is allowed to kick it in. Then Schuneman takes it upfield and takes a shot on goal. Good block. We're going to stop play, but another soccer ball is on field. Boys and girls are next to each other today for the whole tournament. A really good setup. Planned and executed by Bais. We're going to have goalie ball Surabaya. Five takes a shot. John Park hits it before it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick Surabaya. So far, neither team afraid to take shots on goal. But 1-0 Wesley here in the first few minutes of the first half. Corner kick is out of bounds. Goalie ball Wesley. On Saturday, round robin play. Games are 2 15-minute halves. And then on knockout round day, it will be 2 20-minute halves. Nick takes a shot to the face for Surabaya. Seems to be okay. And Torsley with a throw-in for Wesley. Inbounds to Yosef Kim. Yosef Kim goes for the baseline. Nope. Out of the goal line called against Surabaya, so it's going to be corner kick Wesley. A little bit of shoving before the corner kick. Ref calls to separate. And penalty Wesley with some rough play on the corner kick. Surabaya is going to inbounds it. Surabaya sets up with Yuchan attacking. And Makinde up it forward with 3 defenders and their goalie. Nice defense by Nick. Hits that out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in Wesley ball. Chris Emantaka to take the throw-in. Wesley sets up with 4 up front, 1 back. Throw in must be 2 hands over the head. It's called Surabaya ball. Yuchen off the chest, tries to control it, and Chris Amataka keeps him away. It's going to be Wesley throw in. And Schumann tries to find 2 of the Wesley attackers, can't find anyone up in front of the goalie box. We're going to have Wesley throw in down near the corner. For the Wesley lineup today, the Wesley boys play Surabaya this morning right now, and then they will be playing 3 games in 5 hours. They'll be playing against Vice, followed by Bali, followed by Mix later on this afternoon. Surabaya, their 4 games will be right now, and then they play Bali at 10:15, Bis at 1:15, and they finish out their round robin at 3 o'clock against Vice. Lots of soccer to be played. John Park comes up for the ball. It's live ball. He throws into Stephen Richardson as Wesley tries to set up their offense. Stephen Richardson to throw in. So far a bit of a ball control battle. Fabio shoved a little bit by opposing player, so we're going to have Surabaya kick as Wesley subs in Victor Deathan and Nathaniel Heath for Stephen Richardson and Joseph Kim. Now have Torres, Victor, Ben, Chris, and Nathaniel in there with John Park as goalie. A good opportunity. Nick puts it up front, but number 11, Jin, cannot quite get to the ball. Good look. John Park upfield to Torres lead. Torres can't control it. It's going to be throwing Surabaya. Nick looks upfield too far. Goalie ball. So just a reminder on our goalie rules, he's going to have to throw it in, which is a futsal rule because of the short field we play with at IISSAC. If it's a live ball, he is allowed to kick it, but not on anything that goes past the goal line. Goalie ball. The throw into Ben Schuneman, midfield. Ben tries to control, takes a shot, low. The goalie blocks, but can't control it. Torres with the kick, but the goalie controls it. Good job, Surabaya. I think he's okay. It may have been a little bit rattled. He's got his glasses on, and everything seems to be okay. Ooh. Oh, my bad. Nick inbounds the ball. Ben tries to control. We've got a Surabaya throw in. Jane and Nick passing a little bit in the Surabaya backfield. Nathaniel Heath comes up to stop any attack. Surabaya throw in. Ref seems to be adamant about the proper throw-in technique, so we're going to have a Wesley throw-in here. Torres Lee can't quite control it with a header or a chest, so Surabaya centers it with 3 Wesley defenders back. John Park outside the goalie box. As we have a handball against Surabaya called. It'll be a Wesley kick. Wesley spreads the field as much as they can. 2 defenders, 3 attackers. John Park goes straight for the goal, and Surabaya goalie stops it and controls it. Surabaya on the counter with Jin trying to center. Ben Schuneman gets the ball back though, and Chan stops any quick counter. Nathaniel Heath to throw in to Ben Schoeneman with 2 attackers going up. And Schoeneman trying to make a move and find some room, takes a shot a little bit outside. Good shot, goalie didn't quite see it, but a little bit outside that right post. One to nothing Wesley here in the first half of this Saturday game. About 5 minutes left in this first half here. Nick makes a move on Torres Lee, but Victor there to help. Victor going against 3 Surabaya defenders, and good slide tackle by Jin as Surabaya takes the ball back. Shot on goal, blocked by John Park. That was a great look. Top right corner. John Park seeing it all the way and slapping it out of bounds. Good shot by Surabaya number 8. What a great look. They've subbed in number 8, number 10. As Wesley controls the ball off the throw-in. A little bit of slinky action as Surabaya tries to take it back. Then Schoeneman up the side. We're going to have a Surabaya throw-in. It's called West out of bounds on Wesley. Surabaya throwing ball, and this is really where real estate gets prime and you just don't want to leave anyone open. Nick throws the ball in, looking to find number 8, heads it, gives it a chance. More off the upper back actually, but not quite on the goal. John Park to take in a goalie ball, will have to throw it in. And Wesley opts to Chris Imantaka, defender, who looks to find someone upfield. Centers it to Ben. Ben looking for Victor near the goal. Good stop by Surabaya. Number 11, Jin. Number 10 looks to make a move on Nathaniel Heath. So far, Nathaniel's keeping it near the edge and throw in Surabaya. He's looking to get center, but couldn't quite get around Nathaniel. As Jin comes out to take a breather real quick. Number 20 coming in for Surabaya. On the throw-in, Wesley not taking any chances. 3 defenders down low and heads it out of the goalie box. Torres Lee makes a move around the outside, but 19 good stop before he can get any closer. Rebounds off Torres Lee, so it'll be a throw-in Surabaya. Throw-in is a bit short, but Torres can't control it. Another Surabaya throw-in at midfield. Goes for a shot right away, but not even in the goalie box, so we're going to have a Wesley ball bringing it from backfield. Few minutes left here this first half. It's 1-0 Wesley. Nathaniel Heath brings the ball up and gives it a go, but good defense with 2 Surabaya players there to defend. Both teams seem pretty content to keep at least 2 defenders in the middle. Not a lot of attack opportunities. Anything that has near the goal has been quick to be brought out. Nathaniel Heath with the throw-in. Ben goes for the header, but can't quite hit it. Shoving is called down low against Wesley, so it's going to be a Surabaya ball. And Schoeneman to control the ball, coming past midfield, but 20 there to hit the ball. Good defense, way to clear before any attack can get there. And it will be a Surabaya throw-in. And this is the day, these are the times when the coaches are thinking about not just this game, but maybe 3 more games today, knockout rounds tomorrow, getting all those 12 players in to help out. See how much energy everyone has. Surabaya looks to counter here with about a minute left in the first half. They're Down 1-0, out of bounds by Nick. So it'll be Wesley goalie ball. And that is the half. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back after a 5-minute halftime. Okay, welcome back. We're about to start this second 15-minute half. Wesley versus Surabaya. Wesley with an early goal, 1-0 against Surabaya. And we'll start our second 15-minute half here. A few shout-outs to the assistant cross-country coach, Sheldon Schmidt, from Wesley, and all you guys watching from around the globe. Hoping we have some alumni looking back. Have some good memories of this tournament as Surabaya inbounds it. The kickoff, no whistle blown, so we're going to have another kickoff here. All right, here we go. Let's start for real. 1-0 West as we start the second half. Nick, why not? Tries an early shot out of bounds. Calling corner, deflection off of Wesley. So far it's been a midfield battle, other than the early goal. A couple chances by each team. Jin, Yuchan, and number 8 for Surabaya have all had some good looks on the goal. John's getting his work in as the Wesley goalie. Good corner kick, but Chris heads it before it can get in front of the goal. A little bit of aggressive play going for the ball as Torres and Chris go down. Number 20, a few players battling for that ball. This is a tough match. The small field makes it a little bit more like futsal, where you can't just let that ball fly around. Ben Schumann takes the shot from backfield. Torres deflects the ball in. Great shot. Good awareness by Torres up by the goal. Just a deflection goal there by Torres Lee. Very well done. Tough to defend as the goalie. Makes it 2-0 Wesley. Surabaya with the kickoff. Decides it's better to do 2 kickoffs rather than 1, and we're going to go for our second kickoff here as the referee writes down the jersey number of the goal. Yesterday's game, Wesley took on Bandung Independent School and won 6-0 with 2 goals by Torres Lee, 2 goals by Ben Schuneman, 1 goal by Song Hun Han, 1 goal by Victor Dethan. First goals of their IISSAC careers for Song Hun and Victor, which is extremely important for these players who play 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 years in IISSAC just to get that first goal in these round-robin days and build some confidence as they grow as players. We're going to have a goalie ball for Surabaya as they take it backfield. They have 3 defenders, 2 attackers. And the 3-2 as Chris Imantaka tries to take the ball, but Surabaya is going to take a shot, can't quite get on balance, number 8 for Surabaya. And so it's going to be Wesley throw-in. Nathaniel Heath to throw the ball in. Goes upfield, but Surabaya has 3 players. I'm going to try and center it here, but Wesley plays some good defense. As Torres takes the ball. Good defense by number 8, number 10, Ben Schuneman. Play on as no whistle is called, and 20 is just going to try and move the ball up, out of bounds. Wesley goalie ball. Not really able to control it there. Both teams trying to control the ball as Chris Imantaka takes it from the right side. Goes for the shot, center it just over the post. I think Surabaya was there to block, but still a good look. What makes this IISSAC format so exciting, more like the futsal games, where really you can shoot from anywhere on the field. And it's a little more high pressure for the defense, for the goalie. They can't take any breaks as they have to be ready. Number 8 here just looking to turn around and take a shot on goal, but Wesley has 2 players there. Chris Imantaka slips, and number 8 looks to center it to number 10. Out of bounds. Wesley will have a corner kick, Surabaya. Yeah, you know, some of the players have talked about the difference between a 11-on-11 FIFA play and a 6-on-6 IISSAC or 5-on-5 futsal, and I think the physical toll they get on a shorter field is actually, some of them have said it's a little bit more than what could be on a bigger field because they're constantly fighting for the ball and for position. With more prime real estate here as Ben Schuneman goes upfield against 2 Surabaya defenders. Unhook looks to center it, but nobody there for Wesley. Good defense on Surabaya. Speaking of prime real estate, as he keeps Unhook out of center in front of the goalie circle. Nathaniel Heath to throw into Ben Schuneman. Ben looks to control it, trips down a little bit, and Surabaya clears it. We're going to have a Wesley corner ball. Meanwhile, in the girls' game, the Bandung Independent School, which took down Wesley 1-0 yesterday with an early goal, is ahead of Bali in the second half, 1-0. So Bandung looking quite strong with their 3 girls up front. And Bali looking to equalize in the second half. About 10 minutes left this second half here as Wesley is up 2-0. Corner kick can't find a Wesley player, and Surabaya clears it out as quick as possible. Number 5 going for the ball, looks to control it. Torres Lee can't get it back. Goes for the slide and kicks it out. We'll have Surabaya throw in ball. So what do you do? These are the coaching decisions. Do you play offensive or defensive? When do you play offensive? When you play defensive? As Torres Lee takes a shot here, how do you use the real estate on these short fields? Both teams for this game seem to be keeping players back. Short bursts of attacks, and then back on defense, trying to keep any and all opposing players out of your own goalie circle so far. It's 2-0 Wesley with a couple good looks, and Survey has had a few shots, but so far defended by Wesley. Steven Richardson looks up to Torres Lee, but leads him a little too much, and we're going to have a Surabaya goalie ball. Weston Sharp in for Torres Lee. You'll have Weston Unhyuk, Stephen Ben, and Nathaniel in for Wesley with John Park in goal. Surabaya has number 2018, 11, 5, and 8. Jin, Yuchan, Nick, and a few other players look to get on the board here against Wesley on this first game of the round robin. On Saturday, that is. And Schumann taking the ball all the way past midfield, looking for a Wesley player, takes a shot, but 2 SIS players dive towards the ball and collide. They're okay. Tough play, good defense. We're going to have a corner kick, Wesley. Centers the ball, but Chris Amataka can't quite get there in time. Survey controlling most of that goalie circle on the corner kick. And Jin throws it in, but Weston able to stop it. And Hook's going to see if he can find some space. A little collision, I think, going for the ball. Just missed a little bit. Some aggressive play. It's pretty tough out here. You know, some of these players are diving for the ball. You're a split second too late, split second too early, and you end up colliding with the other guy's shin guard. Some respectful hand, though. Number 20. All right, we're going to have a kick here by Ben Schuneman. Survey looking. Has a 2-man wall, 2 defenders, 1 on each side of the goal. And Weston and Steven are going to look for a rebound here. Can't quite get it. Good deflection by number 11, Jin. That ball would have been in near the goal, but just put a foot on it and kicked it up over the goal. A little dangerous, but gets them out of that jam for now, as we're going to have another Wesley corner kick. 2-0 here in the second half with 6.5 minutes left. And Schumann on the corner. Wesley has Sung Hun Han back on defense. 4 players up as Steven looks to find someone center. Good defense by Jin again. Steven throws it in and number 20 clears it. As Yuchan takes the ball upfield. Number 7 makes a couple nifty moves. But Wesley has one more than a couple, and Joseph Kim takes it up the side. Can't quite control it. Good battle for the ball, and 20 clears it again. And Schumann not quick enough to the ball, and Yuchen almost makes a break. Maybe one dribble. Too short before it's Wesley throw-in. Sung Hun Han on the throw-in. Steven and Ben back. Weston and Joseph down the sideline for Wesley. Cleared by number 20, Surabaya. Wesley can center it. Steven takes a shot, but Wesley got a foot on it. Oh, man. Taking a kick, got a bit of ball and a bit of knee there from number 11, Jin. So we're going to have a yellow card against 22, Steven. Aggressive kick and just happened to hit number 11, who's limping off. I think he'll be okay. And if you've been seeing any colors you're not used to seeing from the referees' cards, they're giving out yellows and reds as usual in soccer, but they also have a green card that they're giving out at this IISSAC for fair play. Anytime they notice fair play, they're giving a green card to the player. Steven gets it out of goalie, and Joseph looks to get the ball, but Nick makes a move on him. We have Surabaya up here, 3-on-3 against Wesley. Now it's 3-on-5 as all Wesley players come back on defense. Jin takes a shot quite high and wide. At this point, I think any shots past midfield are reasonable from Surabaya, they're looking to counter and get on the board here. 2-0 Wesley. Weston makes a move down the sideline against Jin, but Jin quick to the ball and kicks it out. We'll have a throw in right near the corner for Wesley. Good defense. Nice hustle after being beat on the first move initially. So Wesley puts 4 on offense here with Sunghun on back on defense. Weston making some movement and Schuneman back to Weston, but can't control it. We'll have another Wesley throw in. And this movement without the ball is what's so critical on this half of the field, being able to know where to go even if you're not dribbling it. Ben Schuneman looks to center. Good stop by the goalie, who's there by the post. Good positioning for Surabaya. Weston Sharp comes out, and we'll have Peter Cho coming in for Wesley. Number 18. Ben Schuneman on the corner. A little further away from the goal, and number 8, Surabaya, is going to look to counter here quickly. Centers it. A good look, but nice shot on goal. Hits the left post and rebounds off. Number 5, Yuchan. What a great center from number 8, Surabaya. Number 5 missed the first shot, stuck with it, focused, and took a shot on the post. Good look, unlucky. John Park with the dive, just beyond his reach. Ben Schuneman takes a shot. Nick on defense here as Surabaya looks to attack again. Sunghun controls the ball with the body first. He's looking for Steven on the right side, but ends up going down the sideline with Joseph Kim just behind. Good clear by 8. Oh, it's going center. Peter Cho's going to take a shot and misses the ball. Nick will counter. Again with Yuchan up front. We'll see if he can get in front of the goalie box and take a shot. Rebound goes off Peter Cho here. Surabaya is looking aggressive on the attack here, trying to get on that board. Just some good competitive play. 2-0 Wesley here with 2.5 minutes left in the second half. These round robin games, they'll play each team. So every team will get 5 games. Yesterday and today, a total of 5. Nice move by Ben Schuneman as he centers it to Joseph Kim, but good defense by Nick. 5 games, 3 points for a win, 1 point for a tie, and 0 points for a loss. The first 2 seeds get a bye on Sunday, so sleeping in and comfortable breakfast is what they're playing for here, which I'm not sure if there's any greater motivation for a high school player. Ben Schuneman almost centers it, but number 8's going to look to Yuchan up center, and he's going to take a shot on goal. John Park there makes the stop. 5 Yuchan takes a shot, and Sunghun clears it. What a battle as Joseph Kim finally gets the ball down the sideline. Yuchan and John Park were looking to control the ball, and they played a little bit of pinball before finally able to get the ball out of the goalie circle, and Joseph Kim clears it. Yuchan is insatiably hungry for his goal. We're going to have a Wesley ball. Push against Surabaya on the throw-in, so the last minute of play in this second half, 2-0 Wesley. And we'll have a kick by Wesley. It is a running clock, regardless of timeouts, today and tomorrow in the knockout rounds. If it's a tie, it remains a tie on round robin. If it is a tie on knockout day, they go to a shootout after overtime play. So Ben will try and decide, is he going for the goal or is he going to center it for Peter or Steven? He's going for the goal, but stays down low, and Nick keeps his feet on the ground. Yuchan will not be denied. He's going to center it to number 8 and then look for the pass back. 8 can't quite get it. Good defense by Sunghun. All right, Nick will look to take the ball upfield. Takes a shot on goal. John Park through the hands, close to the corner. John can't control it, so we're going to have a corner kick Surabaya with less than a minute to play here in the first game Saturday. This is the second game of the round robin. Straight in front of the goal, and John Park controls it. Referee calls the game 2-0 Wesley. We're going to shake hands as Wesley ends their second game 2-0 with 6 points. Next game to be played for the Wesley boys will be at 11 o'clock. They've got a bit of a break here against IISSAC. And then they'll have 3 games in a matter of 5 hours Surabaya boys go down 2-0 after a good fight. Several good looks on goal. They kept John busy back in goal. Surabaya's goalie did a good job of keeping his team in the game, and we'll move to the next game, which will be Bali versus BIS, starting at 8:45. On the girls' field, Manung Independent School is still up 1-0 against Bali, and we're going to have the Wesley girls coming up at 10:15. So if you're streaming from Malang, you can go ahead and go back to the website and watch the Wesley girls starting at 10:15. Thanks for joining us today.